The swan, a member of the Anatidae family, is one of the most graceful and iconic birds in the world, widely recognized for its beauty, elegance, and majestic presence. Known for their long necks, white plumage, and strong, graceful flight, swans have long been symbols of love, purity, and serenity in various cultures and myths. These magnificent waterfowl are found in a range of environments, from serene lakes and rivers to coastal wetlands, and they are admired not only for their physical appearance but also for their social behavior, migratory patterns, and the complex dynamics within their families and flocks. Swans are often associated with both romantic and tragic symbolism, frequently featured in folklore, literature, and art, and they continue to captivate the human imagination with their stunning beauty and noble demeanor. Swans are large birds with long, elegant necks and large wingspans. They are among the largest waterfowl species, with some swan species, such as the mute swan, Cygnus oler, reaching up to 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in length and weighing up to 12 kilograms, 26 pounds. Their wingspans are impressive, often exceeding 2 meters, 6.5 feet, which allows them to glide gracefully over water and soar through the air. Swans are characterized by their distinctive white plumage, although some species, like the black swan, Cygnus atratus, have dark, almost entirely black feathers with white flight feathers. Swans also have large, powerful bills that help them feed on aquatic plants, small fish, and invertebrates. Their physical appearance, particularly their long necks and flowing wings, gives them a serene and regal look, often likened to royalty or divine beings in various mythologies. Swans are typically found in freshwater environments such as lakes, rivers, ponds, and marshes, where they feed on a variety of aquatic vegetation, including algae, grasses, and the roots of water plants. They are often seen swimming gracefully across calm waters, their long necks extended and their bodies floating serenely. Swans are known to be excellent swimmers, and they use their large webbed feet to paddle through the water with ease. While they are primarily herbivorous, feeding on aquatic plants, they have also been known to eat small fish, mollusks, and insects when available. Swans are skilled foragers, using their long necks to dive beneath the surface of the water and reach food that is otherwise inaccessible to most other birds. Their feeding habits also help maintain the health of aquatic ecosystems by controlling the growth of certain plant species. In addition to their aquatic adaptations, swans are also strong, capable flyers. They have large, powerful wings that allow them to take off from the water with ease, and they are capable of flying long distances during migration. Swans are migratory birds, with many species, such as the Hooper swan, Cygnus cygnus, migrating between northern breeding grounds in Europe and Asia and southern wintering areas in places like the Middle East and East Africa. During migration, swans often travel in large flocks, flying in V-shaped formations that help conserve energy and navigate more efficiently. Their migratory journeys can cover thousands of kilometers, and the sight of a flock of swans soaring through the sky is a breathtaking and symbolic display of nature's resilience and beauty. Swans are well known for their strong monogamous pair bonds, which are often formed for life. These birds exhibit strong social behavior, with many species forming long-lasting relationships with a single mate. Once a pair has formed, they work together to build a nest, which is often constructed from reeds, grasses, and other vegetation. The nest is typically located near the water's edge, where both parents can easily access food and protect their offspring from potential predators. Swans are attentive and protective parents, with both the male and female taking turns incubating the eggs and defending the nest. The incubation period for swan eggs typically lasts about 35 to 40 days, after which the eggs hatch, and the young cygnets are born. The newly hatched cygnets are covered in soft down feathers and are unable to fly or swim on their own at first. However, they are quickly able to follow their parents and begin swimming with the help of their parents' guidance. Swans are highly protective of their young and will fiercely defend their cygnets from potential threats. Both parents work together to care for the young, feeding them and keeping them safe from predators such as foxes, large birds of prey, and even other swans. As the cygnets grow, they develop their feathers and become more independent, although they typically remain with their parents for several months before venturing off on their own. The bond between swan parents and their offspring is strong, and the parents continue to provide care and protection long after the cygnets have reached maturity. Swans are not only admired for their beauty and grace but also for their complex social behaviors and intelligence. They communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations, including trumpeting calls, grunts, and hisses. Their vocalizations are used in various contexts, including during courtship, territorial defense, and communication between family members. Swans are known to be highly territorial, particularly during the breeding season, and they will defend their nesting sites and food sources from other swans and animals. These territorial behaviors are accompanied by a range of vocalizations and postures designed to intimidate potential rivals and signal the presence of a mated pair. In addition to their vocalizations, swans also engage in other forms of communication, including synchronized movements and displays. During courtship, swans often perform elaborate synchronized swimming displays, where they glide across the water in perfect harmony, their necks intertwined or curved in a graceful, elegant manner. These displays are thought to strengthen the pair bond and serve as a form of communication between potential mates. Swans are also known for their mutual preening behavior, in which they groom each other's feathers, reinforcing their social connection and strengthening the bond between mates. Swans are often associated with mythology, symbolism, and folklore. In many cultures, they are revered as symbols of beauty, love, and purity. In Greek mythology, for example, the swan was associated with the god Apollo and the goddess Aphrodite, and it was believed that Apollo would transform into a swan to honor his love for the nymph Daphne. In many cultures, the swan is seen as a symbol of love, often linked to romantic relationships and fidelity, due to their strong pair bonds and lifelong partnerships. This symbolism is reflected in various forms of art, literature, and music, where swans are depicted as elegant creatures embodying love, grace, and beauty. Swans also appear in many fairy tales and legends, often in roles that emphasize transformation and metamorphosis. One of the most famous stories is The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen, in which a young, awkward duckling is transformed into a beautiful swan. This story highlights themes of growth, self-discovery, and the eventual realization of one's true potential. Swans are also featured in various legends and folk tales across different cultures, often symbolizing the connection between the human world and the divine or supernatural. Despite their beauty and grace, swans face a number of threats in the modern world, primarily due to habitat loss, pollution, and human encroachment on their natural environments. Wetland habitats, which are crucial for swan populations, are being drained and destroyed to make way for agriculture, urban development, and other human activities. Pollution, particularly the contamination of water bodies with chemicals and waste, also poses a significant threat to swan populations, as it can contaminate their food sources and habitats. In some regions, swans are threatened by hunting, egg collection, and disturbance from human activity, particularly in areas where they are considered a nuisance or where their habitats overlap with heavily developed or populated areas. In response to these challenges, various conservation efforts have been implemented to protect swans and their habitats. Many countries have established protected areas and wildlife reserves, where swans can breed, feed, and migrate without interference from human development. These conservation efforts also focus on restoring wetland habitats, cleaning up polluted water bodies, and raising awareness about the importance of preserving swan populations. In addition, swan conservation organizations monitor swan populations and conduct research to better understand their behavior, migration patterns, and ecological needs. These efforts are vital in ensuring that swans continue to thrive in the wild and remain an enduring symbol of beauty, love, and the natural world. In conclusion, swans are among the most magnificent and symbolic birds in the world. Their beauty, elegance, and grace have captured the hearts and imaginations of people across the globe for centuries. Swans are not only admired for their physical appearance but also for their complex social behaviors, their strong family bonds, and their symbolic significance in various cultures. These majestic birds play an important role in their ecosystems, contributing to the health of aquatic environments and promoting biodiversity. Despite the challenges they face, conservation efforts are helping to protect swans and ensure their continued presence in the natural world. Through these efforts, swans will continue to be a cherished and revered species, representing love, purity, and the timeless beauty of nature.